Hi there, I hope you're having a lovely day. Well, I would like to ask you one simple question. What has a 13-year-old genius mastermind, an invention that could change the world in a whole different realm where magic exists? If you guessed a blockbuster movie, then you would be wrong. It is actually this book right here. But before I get into that, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Afshina Anwardin and I'm going to be turning 14 this October. I'm representing my school as MK Kenshin Commons Government with the school code of JEB 7031. This book right here is none other than Artemis Fowl and the Eternity Code written by Ian Colfer, which is a fantasy fiction novel that dives deep into themes such as corruption and greed. This book is also part of the popular 9-book series Artemis Fowl. At just 13 years old, Artemis Fowl is not your typical teenager. In fact, he is always seen with a neat black suit and black tie. He's a genius and a cunning criminal mastermind. Artemis has created a new invention called the CQ. It's a mini computer that could do anything, with some exceptions, of course. For instance, it could hack into any computer and even scan your chest to see how fast your heart's beating. This incredible piece of technology is possible because Artemis incorporated fairy technology from his friends to develop the cube. However, it also poses a risk as if the cube were to ever get into the wrong hands, it could possibly harm the safety of his own friends. And that's exactly what happened. It would be okay if it got stolen by a random stranger at the streets, but the person who stole the cube was an American billionaire named John Spiro, who possessed all the power and technology needed to unlock the cube. But there was a slight implication. The cube is coded using a special language that only Artemis knows and understands, so technically only he could unlock the cube. One of the saddest moments in this book occurs when Artemis's bodyguard, Butler, tragically takes a bullet to the chest while trying to protect him. In his final moments, he reflects on how this may be the first time in his life where he may be able to live without any responsibilities, even if only for a few seconds. In his final breath, he revealed to Artemis his real name, which was Domovoy. Even though all bodyguards trained at Madame Co's Academy are strictly forbidden in revealing their true names, our Butler chose to reveal his real name anyway, honoring the deep bond that they had shared. Another notable character in this book is Holly Short, a fairy and a member of the Leprechaun unit. Despite Artemis literally threatening and kidnapping her, she still chooses to help him to retrieve the CQ, even at the risk of her position as an officer in the Leprechaun unit. Holly also plays a crucial role in changing Artemis from someone who seeks power and wealth into someone who values friendship and trust. We can see that unlike the previous books, Artemis shows more of his human side and vulnerable side, and that's why I truly like it. I have to say though, the way the writer Ian Colfer masterfully crafts an enchanting fictional world that truly captivates one's imagination is amazing. I mean, just take a look at this intricate map. Isn't it like stepping into another realm? There's also a series of mysterious symbols beneath each page, which I later found out represents a secret alphabet known as Gnomish. And if that wasn't enough, there's also a crumpled piece of paper at the end revealing the fairy's secret gadgets. It's all these little details that made the book so immersive and unforgettable for me. But I can't help but think, if I was in Artemis's position, would I have done the same thing? I mean, in this book, we also get a glimpse of Artemis's diary. It reveals how from a young age, Artemis's father only talked about business with him. They never really had a casual conversation. But after being hospitalized, Artemis's father seemed to have changed. The man who once said gold was power finally began to see what he overlooked for so long: his family. It really made me wonder, what if I was faced with the same situation? Would I cling to the past, striving for success at all costs? Or would I embrace the messy but beautiful chaos of the family? Watching Artemis struggle with these questions really made me reflect on my own values and the importance of family and connection over ambition. As I used to be an ambitious person too, practicing for hours upon hours, and reading this book was kind of like a wake up call for me. Before I wrap up, I would like to ask you one more question. What if you were in Artemis's shoes? Would you continue with these games to uphold the legacy of the Fall Empire? Or would you call it quits and embrace the brand new future? As I leave you to ponder about these questions, I bid you farewell and thank you for taking your time to listen.